Hello everyone. We have 1 minute more. Can you confirm, please, Joy, if my voice clearly audible to you or not? Is it audible? Okay, it's time to start. So let's start our class. So, guys, today we are going to start a very important topic in perspective of JEE mains exam. So in the previous class, we have completed. Okay. So in the previous class, we have completed the mathematical reasoning. Okay, so in mathematical reasoning, one question is coming and you can solve this question guaranteed. Okay, in the last class also, I suggested to you, I have covered all the theory parts and go through 2021 questions, solve all the questions of 2021. It will be sufficient to solve a question in JEE mains. You can, if you can solve more questions, then it will be better, right? In mathematical reasoning. Okay, so already I told you again repeatedly, if you are solving 4 to 5 questions, you are scoring 90 percentiles in mathematics. Okay, in the if you'll observe, if you'll analyze the previous results, then we can say if you are solving 4 to 5 questions only, then you can score more than 90 percentile in mathematics. Okay, so that's why just we are keeping the topics, those are easy and you can solve the questions in examinations. That's why the second topic which we are going to cover will solve basically some questions on it, and the topic name is statistics. Okay, and it's a very easy topic and easy here, but you need to understand all the concepts. Okay, but in today's class, what we'll do, we'll understand the concepts with some formulae, then we'll solve some questions. We'll cover all the theories here also, and we'll solve some questions also. Okay, so what is actually statistics? Let's start with that only. Okay, so in this already you covered all these things in your class 11th, right? So first we'll see a measure of central tendency. So in measure of central tendency, there are three terms are coming. One is mean, median, and mode. Is that or not? Yeah. Likita, hello, Zinkal Vora, Zai Patel, everyone, hello everyone. Okay, so we'll cover same measure of central tendency. I'm telling you, one question obviously, guarantee one question will be coming from these topics, and if you'll cover all these things now, so I'm giving you 80%. 80% you can solve this question easily in your examination. So if you know all the formula, you can easily solve. Very easy questions are coming from this topic. Okay, then we'll see relation between mean, median, and mode. Then we'll see measure of dispersion. Okay, we'll study about it, don't worry about the parts. Mean deviation, standard deviation, variance, and we'll see if we'll add some constant with mean or dispersions, mean, median, and mode, or standard deviations with standard variance also. If you'll multiply, if you'll divide, what is happening actually, right? So let's start. Why we're studying statistics? Statistics is a branch of mathematics working with collection of data, organization of analysis, interpretation, and representations. Okay, all these things you know. You can see also here in your screen there is a analysis of बैट्समैन विराट कोहली also टेस्ट मैच में वो सारे डाटा यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है. This is the statistics about the batting career of विराट कोहली, right? ठीक है. So this is all. This is actually here we are using the statistics in real life. Real life we are using a lot in statistics. Okay, so let's start. First, we'll start with measure of central tendency. So measure of central tendency are two types. Data are two types. One is on group data. First one is on group data, or we can say raw data you have given, some data you have given, and some is group data, or we can say group data. Okay, So in on group data example, you can take data of results of students in different tests. Okay, like this here I am taking 61, 48, 54, all these data. So these type of data are called on group data, right? So how we can represent it? This is actually my discrete frequency distributions. Frequency means, so how many times the students score 49 in their tests, in his tests. So twice he scored twice 49 in his test. That is my frequency. How many times it is occurring? That is my frequency, right? And similarly also, this is discrete, but for continuous frequency or group data, we can say this is class. For in between 55 to 50, how many times he scored? So thrice he scored the number in between 45 to 50, and this 45 to 50 is called my class. Similarly, 50 to 55, 55 to 60. Here also 52, 54, 61, 48. So these are the frequency. What is frequency? Frequency is the number of occurrence of marks or the number of occurrence of data. Okay, this is my frequency. And class kya hai? Continuous frequency. Group data again divided in two parts. One is discrete frequency distributions. Another one is continuous frequency distribution. So in case of continuous distribution, frequency distributions, you are taking classes. So classes means range. You have given some range in between 40 to 50, 50 to 55, 55 to 66, and all these things we have observed here. So this is all about your measure of central range. So let's start with mean, right? If you are having any doubt, you can ask in the chat box, guys. No need to worry. You can ask the questions. Okay. So first we'll go through the mean. Mean means mean. First we'll what we'll do, we'll find the mean for on-group data. If you have some on-group data, how can you find the mean? Okay, all of you know mean means it is average. Mean is very mean actually. Mean means to find the average of some data. Okay, so suppose you have some data x1, x2, x3 up to xn, right? Some data you have x1, x2, x3 up to xn. And you have n number of data, and I am asking you to find the mean. So mean is actually, this is the formula to find the mean for on group data, that is x1 plus x2 plus x3 up to xn upon n, which can be written as also, you can remember this formula, summation from I is equal to 1 to n xi upon n. So this is the formula for mean. So we can solve one question here, very easy questions to in 2015 also. From this concept, only from the concept of mean, it is asked. Okay, it was asked, what is the question? Question is saying the mean of the data set comprising of 16 observation is 16. So you have, वो बोल रहा है कि he's asking कि you have 16 observations and the mean of these 16 observation is given as 16. Okay, if one of the observation value is 16, and again he's saying one of the observations, suppose one of the observation is 16. Okay, 16, and it is deleted. Okay, so total number of observations you have 16, and the mean of these 16 observation is also 16, and one of the observations in between these 16 observation is 16, which is deleted. Okay, which is deleted, and 3 new observations are added. 3 new observations are added. Don't worry, this is very easy questions. You can see, you can observe also how we can score very easily 4 marks in, if you are clear about, or if you are know the concept of statistics. Okay, so first you have 16 observations, and the mean of these 16 observation is given as 16, and also it is saying ki one of the observation which is 16 is deleted, and after then 3 new observations are added. Those are 3, 4, 5. Those observations are 3, 4, and 5. Right? Then find the resultant data. Find the resultant data. Okay. added to the data, then mean of the resultant data. Okay, so how can you solve it? It's a very easy question. Anyone can answer the question. It came in 2000. Sorry, yaar, wo फिर से पेन का issue हो रहा है. Don't worry. Yeah. So now tell me, how can you find? So mean, we know mean is, suppose we have 16 observations, that is x1 plus x2 plus x3 up to x16. Mean is upon divided by number of observations, that is 16, which is also given as 16. Right? So we can write this as sum of xi from I is equal to 1 to 16 is equal to 16 into 16, that is 256. If I'll cross multiply this. Okay, done. So this is 256. Okay, now we have to find the resultant mean. So it is saying also that first we'll delete 16, which is one of the observations in between 16 given observations. So I am deleting summation I is equal to 1 to 16 xi minus 16, and then after also adding, I am adding 3 more observations, new observations. Those are 3 plus 4 plus 5. So total number of observation is given as 16. 1 is deleted, then it becomes 15. Then 3 more observations are added. Then total 15 plus 13 is 15 plus 3 is 18. So now the total number of observation is 18. So which is equal to 256? Yes or no? 256 होगा ना? ये मीन हो जाएगा मेरा? No. It is actually क्या हो जाएगा? 18. So 18. Now calculate the answer. What is the answer? This. What is the value of this? ये तो मुझे पता है ना? That is actually, we find here 256 minus 16 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 upon 18. Calculate this one, you will get the answer. Okay, so this is 5 plus 4, 9 plus 12. 12 ये हो गया, that is minus 16. So minus 4, 252 upon 18. So 252 upon 18 is 30. Okay, so answer is 15. This is the question of 2015, right? Yes, 2015 JEE means. How easy questions are coming from this topic. You can realize, you can easily solve the questions. Those questions are coming from statistics and also from mathematical reasoning. I am suggesting to solve all the questions of 2021 mathematical reasoning. Okay. Already I shared the class note of the last class in your WhatsApp group. You can collect from there also. Okay. There I solved some questions of 2021, and you need to go through any other websites in Google. You can get all the questions. Yeah. Very good. Yes. Very good. It's nice. Very good. You are correct. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Now you have a question in your screen from the basic concept, that is on mean. Okay. So now the mean, see here, the mean, the mean age of 25 teacher in a school is 40 years. Okay, the mean age of 25 teachers in a school is 40 years. मतलब average of 25 teachers, the average of age of 25 teachers is given as 40 years. Okay, a teacher retires at the age of 60 years and a new teacher is appointed his place. Okay, वो बोल रहा है कि a teacher retires at the age of 60 years and a new teacher appointed in his place. If now the mean or average of teachers in this school is 39 years, then the age of the newly appointed teacher is. It came in 2017 JEE means. Okay, so now first what we'll do, we'll try to find the mean first. Okay, so how many teachers you have here? So that is actually x1 plus x2 plus x3 up to x25. So 25, age of 25, sorry, age of 25 teachers is x1 plus x2 plus x3 up to x25. If I'll ask you to find the mean, that is you need to divide 25, which is given as 40 years. Right? Is that clear to everyone? That means summation of xi I am getting here 1425, that is 1000. Is it or not? You are getting 1000. Okay. So now it is saying ki one of the teacher retires at the age of 60, right? So that means summation of xi minus 60. These are my age, na? These are my ages of teachers, 25 teachers. So one teacher is retired at the age of 60. So we need to subtract 60 from summation of xi and plus some new employees appointed here. Okay, appointed here. So then what will happen, beta? So total number of teacher is 25, right? Total number of teacher is 25. One is retired, one got retired, and one new employee is appointed. Yes, very good, very good. And then the total number of teacher will be remain same, that is 25, which is equal to, it is I know that is 1000 minus 60 plus new employee, which is upon 25, and it is given as 39. The new mean is given as in the question is 39. Now to try to find the age of the new employee, that is 940. Yeah, so 1000 minus new employee, age of new employee is 39 into 25, which is equal to new employee is actually, what will happen? So 1000 minus 39 into 25. So the answer will be 35. How many of you got the answer? An easy question. Is it easy or not? Tell me. Is it clear to all, guys? Is it clear to all? Jai Patel, Zinkal Vora, Likhita, and also Yas. Is it clear? Yas already answered these questions. Very good. That's nice. Okay. So let's move to the next concept, that is median. First we covered the mean. Now we'll go through the median. So median is very simple thing. Okay. Median is, if you have some data, suppose we are considering the last example here. We'll consider this example. So what is the median here? Okay. So how to find the median? So how many data you are having here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So total number of data you have, that is 10 number of data. So median is actually the middle term. Basically, agar hum bolenge na, the middle thing is my median. Okay. So, but when we are having odd number of data, suppose we are having 5 data, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, then the median will be the middle term, that is x3. That is that means we are having 2 each sides of the x3, right? So the median will be 5 plus 1 by 2. So number of observations plus 1 by 2, 2th term is my median. If you are having even number of data, suppose you are having 4 number, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6. So in this case, here we are having even number of data, right? Here we are having even number of data. So total number of observations is 6. So how can you find the median here? Now in this case, 2 medians you will get. Okay, when the number of observation is even, you will get 2 medians. One is 2 medians you will get. Is it or not? 2 medians you will get. No, actually median will be x3 plus x4 by 2. So बीच में रेस्ट मतलब छोड़ दो, मतलब साइड में दो ऑब्जर्वेशन को we are neglecting, and the middle term, those 2 middle terms, sum of those 2 middle terms upon 2, mean of the sum of the 2 middle terms, mean of the sum of the 2 middle terms is my median when the number of observation is even. Is it clear to everyone, guys? I hope this is clear. These are the formula. Okay. It is the middle value when the observations are arranged in increasing or decreasing order. Remember, always to find the median, you must arrange all the data either in increasing order or in decreasing order. Okay. So when the number of observations is odd, number of observation is odd, then the median will be n plus 1 by 2th term. Is there? We already discussed it. And if n is equal to 5, the observations will be this, the third term is, which is 3. So here you can see 3 is my median. But when the number of observation is even, when the number of observation is even, the median will be n by 2th term plus n by 2 plus 1th term by 2. The mean of the sum of two middle terms. In case of even number of observations, you are getting two middle terms, and the median will be sum of those two middle terms upon 2. Or we can say mean of those two numbers is my median. Right here we have taken one example. Suppose the number of observation is 6, and we are having the data as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the median will be n upon 2, that is 6 upon 2, that is third term plus fourth term. Third term plus 6 by 2, the 3 plus 1, fourth term. So 3 plus 4 by 2 is 3.5 is my median here. Is that clear to everyone? This is all about your median. Median के ऊपर हमें कुछ भी नहीं करना है. ठीक है? Clear? Okay. So now we'll go through the last measure of central tendency, which is mode. Right? So what is mode actually? It is the observation with maximum frequency. It is the observations with maximum frequency. Suppose if we'll consider the last example, here it is given that X marks, we have some marks of students of 10 exams. Suppose I'm taking example as marks and the frequency. That okay, and the frequency marks are 49, 52, 54, 61, 48. Okay, so the frequency means how many times he scored 49, that is 2, twice, here once, twice, 4 times, 1. Okay, so mode कैसे हम find out करेंगे? So mode is it is the observation with maximum frequency. So which observations has the maximum frequency? Who can tell me which observation has the maximum frequency here? This is the maximum frequency. So the observation 61. So mode is 61. Okay, so mode is 61 here. Clear everyone? Very good, Jai Patel. Very good. Okay, so now actually if I'll try to find the fi, how you can you must know this term, that is cumulative frequency. So what is cumulative frequency? How can you find the cumulative frequency? Cumulative frequency means just write the first frequency here 2, then add 2 plus 1 right here, 3 plus 2 right here, 5 plus 4 right here, 5 plus 2, 3, 5, 5 plus 2, 9, 10. Okay, 9, 10. How to find the cumulative frequency, guys? First write the first frequency, add with the second frequency, 2 plus 1, that is 3. 3 plus 2, that is 5. 5 plus 4, that is 9. 9 plus 1 is, that is 10. So remember, if you'll add this cumulative, cumulative frequency, we can write this as no need to write now. Let's see. If I'll add these frequencies, so what it will be given? Anyone can say. If you'll add all these frequencies, so what is the number you will get? This number you will get, na? This number you will get. That is summation of fi. Summation. This is this. If I'll add all these frequencies, I is equal to 1 to fi. It will give you 10. Okay, it will give you 10. Very good, very good. Okay. So the mode is 61 here. Okay, is that clear to everyone? Now, okay, now we'll go through mean for discrete frequency distributions. Okay, discrete frequency distributions. Okay, that means you have different type of frequency here for the each of observations. So how can you find the mean? Okay, suppose you are having here x1 up to x2, x3, x2 up to xn number of observations, and they are having the frequency f1, f2, f3 up to fn respectively. Then the mean, how can you find the mean? Mean will be f1 into x1 plus f2 into x2 plus f3 into x3 up to fn into xn divided by sum of number of frequencies, that is f1 plus f2 plus f3 plus fn. Okay, then the formula is actually summation fi xi upon fi. Remember how to find fi xi, fi, how can you find fi, how can you find the cumulative frequency? That is important. So here these are some data I have given here. Okay, so anyone can say, anyone can find the mean of mean of this table. Can you find the mean of this table? Yes. So we know the formula is x bar or mean is equal to summation fi xi upon summation fi. So first we need to find the summation of fi xi. So fi xi will be 2 into 1, that is 2, 3 into 2 is 6. fi into xi, this is 2 into 1, 3 into 2, 5 into 3, 7 into 4, 9 into 5, right? So this is my sum fi xi. Now you can find summation of fi xi here. So summation of fi xi will be 6 plus 2, 8, 15, 23 plus 28, 23 plus 28, 40, 23 plus 28, that is 51 plus 40, 51 plus 40 is 90, 96. So 96 is your summation of fi xi. Okay, and these are the cumulative frequency. How can you find the cumulative frequency? Write the frequency first, 1 here, then 1 add with 2, write 3 here, 3 add with 3, right? 1 plus 2, some datas are missing, I think. This is 6, huh? This is 6. Okay, 3 plus 3 is 6, then 6 plus 4 is 10, it will be 10. Okay, and 10 plus 5 is it will be 15, right? It will be 15. Okay, these are my cumulative frequency. Now can you find the mean, guys? Can you find the mean of this table? Aram se bolo beta. Can you find the mean of this table? Yes, we can find. We got the summation of fi xi is 96 and summation of fi is cumulative frequency, that is 5 plus 4, 9 plus 3, 12, 14, 15. So 96 upon 15. 96 upon 15 will be your mean of this discrete frequency distributions. Okay. Now remember, so what is the median here? We can say, if I'll ask you to find the mode of all these data, so mode will be 9, because 9 has the maximum frequency, right? And this 5 is called, remember everyone, this 5 is called my modal class. Remember all these terms, huh? It is not required, but क्वेश्चन में ये सारे चीज इतना भी नहीं पूछा जाता है. मॉडल क्लास वगैरह जो क्वेश्चन होता है ना, फ्रॉम दोज कॉन्सेप्ट क्वेश्चंस आर नॉट कमिंग. समटाइम्स very rarely it is asking. No need to worry. We are covering all the concepts or with questions. Frequently questions are asking from those concepts. Okay. So modal class 5 is called my modal class because 9 is my mode and which is the maximum frequency, which has the maximum frequency, and the frequency is 5. The maximum frequency class is called my modal class. Okay. चलो ठीक है. So this is my modal class. ये हो गया. Summation of fi तो निकल गया ना. Summation of fi is 15. And now you can find easily the mean. Okay, got it. चलो ठीक है. Now solve. Okay, so mode तो हो गया है ना. So median. So what is median here? Median वही same formula. Median if odd then median will be, if odd then median will be n plus 1 by 2th term na? And if it is even, n by 2th term plus n by 2 plus 1th term. Remember, okay, d by 2. This is my, when odd it is median, when even it is median, right? Okay. And mode, how can you find the mode? Mode is simple thing. Mode is simply distribution with highest frequency. So can you say what is the mode of this distribution frequency table? Who can say what is the mode of this data? Anyone can say what is the mode of this class, mode of this data? Already I told you, na 9, because 9 has the maximum frequency, right? Is that clear to everyone? Okay, chalo, theek hai. If it is clear to all, now we'll go through one question. Okay, a very good question asked in 2020. Okay, so consider the data. It is asking, consider the data on X, taking the values 0, 2, 4, 8 up to 2 to the power n, having the frequency NC0, NC1, NC2 up to NCn. If the mean of this data is given as 728 by 2 raised to n, then you need to find the value of n. Okay, so try to find. It's a numerical question asked in 2020. Okay, I can find easily these questions. I give guarantee. If you try now, you can solve. Okay, let's solve this question. Huh? So solution is, so first we need to make the table. So xi is given as 0, 2, 4, 8 up to 2 to the power n, right? And similarly, frequency is given as frequency NC0, NC1, NC2, NC3 up to NCn. So now we need to find the mean. Na? We need to find the mean. Mean already it is given, but we need to find the value of n. Na? So to find the value of n, first we need to find Fi. So try to find Fi. So 0 into NC0, that is 0. 2 into NC1, 4 into NC2 up to 2 to the power n into NCn. So this is my frequency table. Okay. So what is the mean? How can you find the mean of a frequency distribution table? What is the formula to find the mean? That is x bar is equal to summation Fi xi upon summation Fi. Yes. So this is the formula, right? So now find. So Fi xi already we have found it. Okay, we have found na Fi xi. So just substitute this 0 plus 2 into NC1 plus 2 square. 4 is can be written as 2 square. That is NC2 plus up to 2 to the power n into NCn divided by summation of Fi is NC0 plus NC1 plus NC2 up to NCn. So see how easily we can solve these questions. Okay, so from the binomial expansions we know, I'm telling you, we know summation, that is NCR x to the power r into y to the power n minus r. So क्या होता था? What is the expansion? What is the series? What is this series? That is x plus y to the power n. All of you know this now or not? This is my binomial expansion formula. है ना? Oh, x2, sorry. I mistakenly I wrote these things. This is x to the power n minus r into y to the power r. Okay? Yeah, this is the formula. Okay? Now, use this one and try to find the mean of the given data. So if you use it, what you will get? So remember, the niche, so what you are having in the denominator, that is actually we know already NC0 plus, it's a result in binomial theorem also. You studied these things. NC0 plus NC1 plus NC2 up to NCn is actually the value is 2 to the power n. Right? This is 2 raised to n. So now what we'll do with the numerator? What we'll do with the numerator to bring in this form? Okay. So can I write this as 0 into NC0, or we can write this as 2 numerator. Huh? I'm writing the numerator. 2 raised to 0 into NC0 plus 2 into NC1 plus 2 square into NC2 up to 2 to the power n into NCN, because I am adding 2 to the power 0 NC0 in the numerator, then you need to subtract also 2 to the power 0 NC0 upon 2 raised to n. Okay, so now you can easily see here, if you'll compare these two, if you'll open this, you will get this. So in place of numerator also we can write this as, in place of numerator we can write, can I write this as 1 plus 2 to the power, क्या हो जाएगा 1 plus 2 to the power n, this ना, this portion will be 1 plus 2 to the power n. Yeah, this is 1 na, 1 plus 2 to the power n minus 1 upon 2 raised to n. Is it or not? You will get this or not? Tell me. How you are getting this? You are confused? Let's see. Okay, again I am telling you. Just if I will write this in this format. So how you can write? So this will be summation NCR. Okay, summation NCR into 2 to the power r. Okay, 2 to the power r. ठीक है ना? Summation NCR, r is equal to 1 to n. Okay, r is equal to 0 to n. Then NCR into 2 to the power r. Can I write this as 1 to the power n minus r? Any problem? 1 to the power anything is 1. Yes or no? 1 to the power anything is 1. So upon 2 to the power n. Now can I write this as, see here, if I am writing this NCR, summation NCR x to the power n minus r into y to the power r is equal to x plus y to the power n. So in place of x, here we are having 1, right? In place of x, here we are having 1, right? Okay, so 1 plus, we can write 1 plus, in place of y we are having 2. So 1 plus 2 to the power n. Oh, already we have minus 1 na, because value of this is 1, minus 1 upon 2 to the power n. So which is already given us, it is given that 3 raised to n minus 1 upon 2 to the power n is equal to 728 upon, kitna diya hai? That is 2 raised to 1. So 2 raised to n will be cancelled out. This will be 3 raised to n minus 1 is equal to 728. And this will be 3 raised to n is equal to 729. So n क्या हो जाएगा? So n value is 6. 3 to the power 6 gives you 729. The answer is 6. It's a very beautiful question actually. This is a question asked in 2020 from statistics. Also this type of question can be asked. Okay, so there is nothing. If you are comfortable with the binomial theorem, then you can easily find the solution of this question. Okay, so just I used what I did here. Just I used this formula, binomial expansion, x plus y to the power n ka expansion ko I used this expansion and this results, and I am getting the answer. Okay, got it? Clear? Yes, Dole, it is clear. Everyone, guys. Chalo, let's move to the next. Grouped mean. Okay, so what is grouped mean? If you have some group data, that means if the number of observations in groups, n1 is a group of observation, n2 is a group of observations, and n3 is a group of observations, up to nk is a group of observations, and n1 is a, here n1 is a group of observations. Okay, and n1 is having the mean as x1. Similarly, n2 is a group of observation and having the mean as x2 bar. So if these type of data are given, then you can find mean. How can you find the mean? This is the formula, that is summation I is equal to 1 to k ni ki ni xi. This is xi means x1 mean, x1 bar is the mean of n1 number of observations. How many observations are present in n1? Those mean is x1 bar, right? So this is the formula to find the group data, mean of a group data. Okay, This is not necessary at all actually. Okay, just remember, if you have some group data like n1 number of, in n1 observations, you are having the mean as x1 bar. If n2 observations having the x2 bar as mean, then the mean total whole mean will be used. By using this formula, we can find the answer. So next question is like this: average mark of boys in class is 52 and that of girl is 42. Okay, this is a group observations. Na? Average mark of boys is 52 and average mark of girls is 42. The average marks of boys and girls combined is 50. Okay, then if we combine both the average marks of boys and girls, we'll get 50. Then you need to find the percentage of boys in class. But how many percentage of boys are present in the class? It is asked in 2007 AIEEE exam, that is IIT exam. Okay, so this is the solution. It's a very easy questions. That the number of boys is X and girls PY. And in the question, it is given that average mark of boys in class is 52. Then 52x plus 42y. Okay, so 52x plus 42y can be also, it is actually it is given that yeah, what is it is given? What it is given? The average marks of boys and girls combined is 50. That is x plus y into 50. Is it or not? Okay, so by solving this, you will get x y of x by y is equal to 4 by 1. Then you need to find, what you need to find? The percentage of boys in the class. So total number of boys is x and total number of students is x plus y. So x upon x plus y, you are getting 4 by 5. So 4 by 5, try to find the percentage. The percentage will be 80%. And easy. This is easy, no issues. Okay. So next, move to the next thing. Here you have a question asked in 2019 JEE main. It's a very actually important questions also. Try to solve this. Huh? I have a lot of questions, but due to time constraint, we need to minimize the number of questions. So what it is asking, the mean and median of the following 10 numbers. Okay, the mean and median of the following 10 numbers is increasing order. Just a minute. Yeah. It is in increasing order and the observations are 10, 22, 26. All these are observations. Okay. Are 42. Mean is 42, median is 35 respectively. Okay. So mean is given as 42, median is given as 35. Okay. So then you need to find y upon x. So how can you find y upon x? So first, by using the given data, mean, find out what is mean here. Guys, try to find the mean. Yes. Try to find the mean. What is mean? 10 plus 22 plus 26 plus 29 plus x plus 42 plus 67 plus 70 plus y upon how many observations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, which is given as 42. So here I can see, if I add all these numbers, what I am getting, 2, 6, 8, 9, 17, 2, 19, 19, 26. What you are getting? 10 plus 22 plus 26 plus 29 plus 34 also I have left. So 34 हो गया तो 10. So 300, it will be 300 plus x plus y is equal to 420. Okay, it will multiply 420. So here we are getting x plus y as 120. Huh? X plus y as 120 I am getting here. X plus y as 120. And it is given that the median. What is the median here? Median. How many observations are you are getting here? So that is 10 observations. That means our median will be, median is actually 4. छोड़ दो यहाँ से. And from here also leave 4. That is 34 plus x by 2, which is given as 35. So from here I am getting the value of x. That is 34 plus x is equal to 70 and x becomes 36. So if x becomes 36, then y becomes 120 minus 36, which is कितना आ गया भाई 736, that is 84. So y upon x, you got the value of y and x, then y, x upon y or y upon x. So y upon x, hence y upon x is equal to 84 upon 36. So if you 12 7 are 24, 84, 3, 7 by 3. So answer is 7 by 3. है ना easy? Answer is 7 by 3. Option D is the correct one. Clear? Option D is correct one. Which question is not understood, beta? I saw the message now. Which question you didn't understand? Can you ask again? This question is clear? Is it clear to all guys? Yes, Jinkle. Is it clear? Okay, ठीक है. चलो. So let's move. Chalo. Let's move to another. It is solved now. Now we'll see. Oh, this is very important, and some many times from this concept question asked. It's a very easy formula also. The relations between mean, median, and mode. Right. The relations between mean, median, and mode. You just you need to remember this formula only, nothing else. This is actually the formula is this already it is given in the sheet. Okay, I'm searching some questions for you. Okay, 2 mean is equal to 3 median minus mode. Okay, so you can remember this in this last one. Last one is not even understood. This one, median. This question is not understood. Or last one is what is that? Yeah. इसमें कुछ भी नहीं है. This is easy actually. Yeah. This is the average mark of boys in class is 52, girls is 42. Okay. If the number of boys is x and the number of girls is y, then this will be 50x plus 42y. Yeah. Then which is equal to the average marks of boys and girls combined is average mark. This is the average mark. Combined is 50. So that is 50 into x plus y. By solving this, you will get this x upon y, that is 4 upon 1. Okay, so 4 upon 1. So a number of boys x upon y, you are getting 4 upon 1. So number of boys 52x. 52 because the average mark of one boy. So total in your class, if 5 students are present, right? 5 students are present. So if the average mark of the class of 5 students is 52, okay, the average mark of the 5 students is 52, then the total mark will be 5 into 52. Yes or no? 52x. Similarly, here also 52x, and you are getting x upon y as 4 upon 1. That means you need to find the percentage of boys. So total number of students is x plus y, that is 4 plus 1, that is 5. Then you need to find the percentage of boys, that is x upon x plus y into 100. That is x is 4 upon 5 into 100, which is to 80%. Easy है, ठीक है? इसमें कुछ भी यूज नहीं हुआ है. Maximum question. You can go through it. This also. It is actually easy question. For group data, you can take another example also. For this, you can source any examples in other books also. We don't have time. We need to finish. Sorry, beta. If you have any doubt in group distributions or group data, mean for group data, you can go through any book. In NCERT also it is available. If it is available, you can search some questions. Okay. So let's start. Yeah, here. Okay. So the most important formula, and many times from this formula question asked. Okay. So what is the relations between mean, median, and mode? That is 2 mean is equal to 3 median minus mode. Or we can remember this as mode is equal to mode is equal to 3 made minus mode is equal to 3 made minus 3 mean. ठीक है? Mode is equal to 3 made minus 3 mean. Okay, remember this formula. Mode is equal to 3 made minus 3 mean. Mode is equal to 3 made minus 2 mean. It's a very easy formula. You should remember this. इतना easy question इस formula से आता है ना, तुम सोच के भी दे सकते हो, मतलब stuck हो जाओगे. How easy questions are coming from this formula? Okay, let's solve one question. Mode means the observations. You should attend the first. You should, when class is starting, attend at that time only. I have covered all the concepts also. So mode is actually the observations which has maximum number of frequency or the maximum number of maximum number of occurrence of data. Which data is occurring maximum times. Okay, so the observation which has the observations which has maximum frequency is called mode, right? Chalo, ठीक है. So mode is actually 3 made minus 2 median. Okay, chalo, solve 2020 questions. It's a very easy questions. Can you solve it? Can you solve it, guys? Quickly, can you solve it? We have 10 minutes more and we have a lot of syllabus also. Jaldi. Already we have completed most of the portion. Can you solve it? What is the answer? Guys, what is the answer of this question? In a frequency distribution, the mean and median are given. In a frequency distribution, mean and median is given. So mean is given as 21, median is given as 22. Okay, so you need to find mode approximately. So mode is, already I told you the formula. What is mode? Mode is 3 made minus 2 mean. So mode is equal to 3 made, median is given. That is 3 into 22 minus 2 into mean is given 21. So what is the answer? 66 minus 42, which is क्या हो जाएगा भाई? 22 हो रहा है? 24. Answer is 24. This is the question. This is the questions came in 2020. If you remember this formula, if you remember this formula, you can solve one question. Yeah, pile up. If question is coming in this, it's a very easy formula. Mode is equal to, remember, mode is equal to 3 made minus 2 mean. Mode is equal to 3 made minus 2 mean. And this is called actually empirical relation. You know, this is called empirical relation. Okay? Clear? Very good, very good. Chalo now if you'll say, is mean, median and mode, are they sufficient to analyze the data? Yes. Is it sufficient? No, it is not sufficient. So if it is not sufficient, let's compare. So class A, suppose I'm taking class A, this is class B. So in class A, total student is 20, 10 students got 0 mark. Out of 20 students, 10 students got 0 mark and rest 10 students got 100. Then the mean is 50. Okay, and class B, total students 20, the students got 50 marks. All the students 50 marks and mean is 50. Is there any difference you are getting? So if average is 50, then if the class average is 50, then all of the students must score more than 50. Na? But here we are giving 10 students are getting 0 marks. Right? 10 students are very good, yes. 10 students are getting 0 marks. Okay, but in class B, if the 20 students you are having in class B and all the students are having more than 50 marks, or the average the students got 50 marks, each students are getting 50 marks, then the mean is 50. There is some difference. Huh? So to rectify or to closer to the answer, to the mean, or to reach the closer answer, now we'll study about the dispersion. So in dispersion, 4 types of dispersions are there. One is range, second one is mean deviation, third one is variance, fourth one is standard deviation. Right? Can I take more time for this class? I'm requesting you all. If you are interested, you can extend the time. Okay. So what is range actually? Range is simply if you have range, I'm explaining here what is range. Range, suppose you are having some data x1, x2 up to xn. Okay, so range is actually range, इसमें कुछ भी नहीं है. Range is maximum observation, sorry, maximum observation minus minimum observation. This is my range, nothing else. This is all about a range. So one more thing is, one other concept is here, coefficient of range. Coefficient of range is actually, that is maximum, x maximum minus x minimum. So maximum observations minus minimum observations upon x maximum plus x minimum. So this is to find the coefficient of range, and this is to formula to find the range. For example, you can take any observations, you can take some numbers you can take, and you can find the range and range of coefficient of range, right? चलो ठीक है, ये हो गया मेरा range. Then move to the mean deviation. Deviation, this is very important actually. Mean deviation. Suppose you are having mean, some data you are having x1, x2, x3, x4. Okay, and mean of these four data is m. Okay, suppose the mean of these data is m. Yeah, so deviation, mean deviations means, so deviations means you can say you are deviating from mean. मतलब x1, how much deviate x1 from the mean, मतलब m से x1 how much deviate, मतलब कितना दूर में है वो, है ना. Deviation means how much deviates, how much x1 deviates with the m mean, how much x2 deviates with mean, how much x3 deviates with mean, है ना. To determine the deviation, first deviation, understood na? What is deviation? Deviation means the deviation of x1 from the mean, that is mean deviation. The deviation of x1 from the mean, the deviation each observation from mean is called my mean deviation. Okay, तो उसका mean निकालना, ठीक है. First we need to, that means here if you are having the mean as m, then how can you find the mean deviation? So mean deviation will be x1 minus m plus x2 minus m plus x3 minus m plus x4 minus m divided by 4. This is my mean deviation. Understood? How much each data deviates from the mean. So this is the formula to get the mean deviation. So mean actually here the formula is summation mod of x minus m, because sometimes you are getting negative number, that's why we are taking mod. Okay, so x is number of observation, x is observation, m is any fixed point or central value. You can take any value, you can take. Suppose I am taking any value m. Okay, any value I am taking m. So how much deviates, how much the data given data are deviates from m. Okay, then you need to find the mean of those data. First you need to find the deviation, sum of all the deviations from the given fixed number or central value, then divide with the number of observations, you will get the mean deviation. Is that clear to everyone? Okay, so this is my mean deviation हो गया. Remember mean deviations का formula जो होता है, okay, already I told you, already suppose again I am telling you. Can you tell in Hindi, sir? Yes, I can use Hindi also. So consider some data x1, x2 up to xn I am taking. Okay. Then mean deviation will be, the formula for mean deviation is actually 1 by n into summation I is equal to 1 to n mod of xi minus m, where m is a fixed number. Okay, this is here m is a central number or a fixed number. It will be given in your question. Okay, and n is total number of observations. N is total number of observations. Time तो हो गया बेटा. Okay, ठीक है. So this is mean deviation. Now solve one question. Guys, can you solve one question? The sum of deviation of 50 observations from 30 is 50. The sum of 50 observations from 30 is 50. The mean of these observations. So how can you find? Suppose the 30 observations are x1, I'm taking x1, x2 up to x50, and these are my 50 observations. And we need to find if the sum of deviations of 50 observations from 30 is 50. That means x1 minus 30 plus x2 minus 30 up to x50 minus 30 is given as 50. Okay, then you need to find the mean. So mean deviation, how can you find mean deviation? The mean deviation will be, you can simply take, तो mean deviation का formula क्या होता है? Mean deviation is actually summation from I is equal to 1 to 50, sum of xi minus 30 upon n, that is number of observation is 50. So this is given as 50 upon 50, which is 1. So this is my mean deviation. This is my mean deviation. Then the mean of these observations. But we need to find, this is my mean deviation. We find the mean deviation as 1. So what we need to find the mean of these observations. Means mean of these observations will be mean of these observations. So mean of these observations will be, how we can find? See. So if we'll take mean deviation is equal to x1 minus 30 mod of x1 minus 30 up to x2 minus 30 plus up to x50 minus 30. So this must be 1. If I take x, the mean deviation, we got mean deviation was 1. We got mean deviation was 1. That means the mod of the deviation from of each data. Okay, we'll practice. The deviation of data from the mean deviation is 1. Already we find it. That means this difference is 1. This difference is 1. This difference is 1. Right? So then x1 is equal to x2 up to x50 must be 31. So 31 of a, yes or no? So if these are 31, then sum of mean deviation will be, the sum of mean deviation will be, sum of mean deviations means this is one deviation, this is one deviation, this is one deviation. So the sum of mean deviation will be 1 plus 1 plus up to 150 times. Okay, so 50 times यह अगर हो गया, sum of deviation is 50. It is already given ना, sum of deviation is 50. Then mean will be mean of sum deviation, that is 50. ये तो हो गया 31. x1 is equal to x2 is equal to x50 is equal to 31. So 31 into 31 upon 50. So mean will be, sorry guys, mean क्या हो जाएगा? Anyone can answer? This is 50. Sum of mean deviation, it is given as 50. But it is asking to find the mean of these observations. Mean. What is the mean of these observations? So 50 upon then the mean of these observations. So ये हो जाएगा if this is 31, x1 is 31, x2 is 31, up to x50 is 31. So 31 plus 31, 31 into 50 upon 31 into 50 upon 50. So answer will be 31. So mean will be 31. So I am confused about the answer. Mean will be 31 or 30. Okay. Let's try this at your home. Option D, mean is 31, but answer is showing 30. Let's check this answer at your home. Huh? I will solve these questions again and share with you in your WhatsApp group also. No worries. Okay, mean will be 30 or 31. In between 30 and 31, the mean will be. Okay. So now let's move to the next thing. That is mean deviation. To ho gaya. Yeah, we have a lot of questions also. Let's see what is standard deviation. So you know what is standard deviation? Standard deviation formula is this, where x is mean, x bar is mean, n is the number of observation, and sigma represents to standard deviation. Remember the standard deviation or variance is, remember variance is summation of xi upon n minus summation of xi upon n whole square. Or this is one formula for variance. Also, we can write this as also summation of xi upon n minus x bar square or mean square. This is one formula and this is another formula you can remember. This is one formula, this is one formula, this is one formula. So this actually when we will square na standard deviation, we will get variance. When we will square the standard deviation, we will get variance. Okay, or when we'll take the square root of variance, we will get standard deviation. Okay, so for discrete frequency distributions, the standard deviation is actually, or variance is, sigma square is summation fi xi minus x bar square. X bar is mean divided by n, or we can write this as or we can write this as also summation fi xi. ये जो stand ये frequency discrete frequency distributions के लिए when the frequency is available, but in this case what we are doing here only on group data के लिए. Here the frequency is not given, then this formula will be applied. When the frequency is given, then the formula will be like this, minus summation of xi upon n whole square. So this is for discrete frequency distributions. Okay, and the computational formula, yeah, already we did this. When you will open this square, you will get this, and this is the formula. This is my mean, this is my mean square. Okay, this is my mean square, or we can write this as, already remember, जो variance होता है, this is my variance, or we can write this as sigma square is equal to summation xi square upon n when the group data, ये on group data के लिए, on group data when the frequency is not available, minus summation xi upon n whole square. So this is for my what? To find the variance. To find the variance, or here this is called my square of mean. This is square of mean, and this is called mean of square. So variance, remember variance is mean of square minus square of means. Mean of square minus square of means. Okay. So these are very useful formula. We don't have time, but we have a lot of questions to solve. Okay. Remember this formula. This is for on group data. For group data, now you can check this this question also. The variance of first 50 even natural number. How can you find? It is a question from 2014 JEE mains. The variance of first 50 even natural numbers. Can you find? What is the variance formula is sigma square, which is equal to summation xi upon n, xi square upon n minus summation xi upon n whole square. So this is the formula. Now you need to find the mean. So mean will be first 50 even natural numbers. That is mean क्या हो जाएगा? That is summation 2r. Even number is represented 2r. R is equal to 1 to 50. Okay, R is equal to 1 to 50. 2r upon 50. So it is given that. So sum of first 15 even natural numbers. If you find the sum of 50 first 50 even natural numbers. Even natural numbers, that is 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 up to so on. You will find, then it will give you 51. So mean, the mean you will get, the value is mean. The value of mean is 51. Then you need to find the variance. So variance, how can you find? The variance is this. Try to find variance. That is summation r is equal to 1 to 50, 2r square divided by 50 minus mean square, that is 51 square. Okay, so this will be you know what is the formula to you can find easily also. So this will be 150 into 2 square into, if you put the summation here, this will be 2 square plus 4 square up to 50 square. Okay, minus 51 the square, 51 ka square. So if you find the sum, we know what is the formula to find 2 square plus 4 square. This is 1 square plus also. Okay, 2 square, 1 square plus 2 square plus up to 50 square. What is the answer? So that is n into 2n plus 1, n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. So if you apply this formula to find the sum, you'll get 1 by 50 into 2 square into 50 into 51 into 101 upon 6 minus 51 square. So answer will be 833. The variance will be 833. Right, guys? Yes, is it clear? Just you need to calculate. In statistics, you should have patience to calculate the things. But it will be solved. Don't worry. Just feel and calculate easily. In a cool mind, you can calculate and you will get the answer. If you are not calculating in well, then it will be a problem. Okay? So calculation is more important. Let's move. Another questions. Can you solve this one, guys? Can you solve this one? 2000. This take as your homework question because it is time. This is the answer. Huh? You can take a screenshot. You can take a screenshot. Huh? Yes, you can take a screenshot of this question and try it at your home. This is the solution. Next is, it's very, you can solve this also. Another important thing I'm telling you, the main thing, adding, multiplying data with constants. So remember, when a new mean is increasing by k. So suppose if you have x1, x2 up to xn number of observations and each observation is increased by some fixed numbers, or we are adding some, suppose you are having these observations and I am adding k constant with all the observations. Okay? Then the resultant mean will be, if the mean is x bar, if mean of these expression or observations is x bar, then mean of all these observations will be x bar plus k. Remember, when you are adding some constant with all the observations, original observations, then the mean of the original observations will be also added by the constant k, right? And another thing, second thing, adding constant. If you are adding, if you are some observations x1 up to xn, and if you are increased or if you are adding k with all the observations, then standard deviation or variance remains same. Okay, suppose if you are adding, if you are having the observations as x1, x2 up to xn, then if I am adding k with x1, k with x2 up to xn plus k. So what is the standard deviation you are getting for these observations, and for also for the new observations what you are getting after adding constant k with all the observations, the standard deviations will be same. So for these data, what is the standard deviation you will get? For all this new data also you are getting the standard same standard deviations. So when you are adding some constant with the observations or data, then there will be no effect with the standard deviations or variance also. Remember, okay? But when you are multiplying in case of mean, then the mean also multiplied by the constant k, it will be the new mean. Okay, it will be the new mean. Okay, when you are multiplying. Similarly, when you are dividing also, suppose here x1 upon k, x2 upon k, up to xn upon k, then the mean also will be divided by k. Mean will be divided by k. If you are dividing or multiplying with some constant k with all the observations, then the mean or mean of the original observations will be also divided or multiplied by the constant k. But in case of standard deviation, if you are multiplying or dividing with some constant k, then the standard deviations or variance are mod of k or k square times original respectively. Suppose you are having x1 up to xn observations and we are multiplying with all these observations as k. Okay? Then for all these observations you are having the standard deviation as sigma. Then for all these observations the standard deviation will be sigma into k, right? Sigma into k. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Yes. Clear? Chalo, theek. So this is all about. You can take as your homework. And these are some homework questions for you also. You can take. I will share all these things in your WhatsApp group also. So bye bye. Take care, everyone. Thank you all. Chalo, bye bye. Take care. We have completed the statistics here. Chalo, take care. Bye bye. Thank you all. Thanks for your patience.